Yep. All right, everyone. Welcome to Muscles of Magic: The Gathering. We are live. It is Friday Night Magic around here. Perfect night to go live. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. Perfect night to go live. And also some huge news in the world of Magic: The Gathering yesterday. Fallout Secret Lair. I actually just recorded a video today. I wanted to get it out as quickly as possible, talking about none other than the Ghoul Gunslinger. Now, clearly, this is a printed out picture because you can't even get these yet. They dropped Monday, January 26th, but I did an entire deck tech on this. It's one of the better deck techs I've done. It was an absolute blast to do. Sorry, I'm just looking for my decks behind me because I might break out some of my zombie decks to talk about what I would put in this deck. So yeah, really, really excited about that. So tonight I figured we would talk about Fallout because everybody loves Fallout, especially because it's the TV show Fallout, which is tremendous. Clark Nova, welcome, my guy. I got destroyed, Clark, in that game that I was talking about in the Discord. Made a Lord of the Nazgul deck. I finished it off today. My cards came from Card Kingdom. And my 17-year-old son absolutely annihilated my Lathril deck. The Krinko deck actually stood up pretty well, but he took it. The Lord of the Nazgul deck, it's funny, I kind of built it on a whim because I had some extra Nazgul, and I think it's turned out to be one of my strongest decks. It is bananas. So that's that. Wild. I should go in the discard. It was Brutal Clark Nova, and I'm actually going to show the whole deck off tonight. I should go in the Discord and tell people I am here. Let me see. YouTube notifications. It did notify people that I am live. All right, so everyone in the Discord should come over. And away we will go. So, Ghoul Gunslinger. We excited? Not excited? What's your favorite Fallout card? That Maximus card looks kind of cool. Mono red Human Knight with some energy tokens. I love energy tokens. It can actually be slotted right into my Satya Aetherflux Genius deck, which would be cool. I don't think I would build a commander around it, though. The Lucy one looks interesting to me with the golden rule, where you can have somebody else make a token. So if you just like throw somebody a 1/1 token, you could draw a card. That might be really, really cool. So that looks kind of fun. But the Ghoul, the Gunslinger, I think is the star of the show, to be honest with you. I think that's the one that everybody wants to build. It's certainly the one that I want to build because I love zombies. I love treasures. It's like a perfect mix. All right, so if you guys want to go over a bit of deck tech on the Ghoul, we can. We can jump in to talk about Lorwyn. I did not get any to open, but they are coming soon. You could absolutely... So actually here, Clark, that's kind of tough. I think Sephiroth really slots into the Ghoul Gunslinger, but I don't know how well the Ghoul Gunslinger slots into Sephiroth, because if you look at how the Ghoul works, whenever the Ghoul or another non-token zombie or mutant you control dies, target player gets 2 rad tokens. If that player is you, create a treasure token. So you would have to have a lot of zombies that can die in Sephiroth for the Ghoul to really, really work. You know, actually, let's take a look at it. Let me pull my Sephiroth deck because I honestly can't remember how many zombies I have in it. So let me grab that. Let me take a look. All right. My deck is called the One-Winged Angel. Let me see if I can find it right now. I have so many decks, guys, I don't even know what to do with them anymore. Let's see. Nope. Nope. All right. Here we are. We're looking, guys. We're looking. Oh, of course it's going to be the last box that I check. Isn't that the way? Still not here. Maybe it is up here. More cards. You guys wouldn't believe the decks that I have. Here it is. Got it. Let's take a look. Let's see how many zombies we have in Sephiroth, Clark. The Ghoul and Verena would go crazy as well. All right, let's see. So this is my Sephiroth deck. There's my beautiful printing of Sephiroth. Okay, so we have Jadar, the Ghoul, Color of Nephalia, not a zombie. Teverstat, the Mazimune, Bitter Blossom, Necropotence, Reoccurring Nightmare, the Meat Hook Massacre, Yawgmoth's Bargain, Tarian's Journal, Blood Artist, Jeweled Lotus, Soul Ring, Bolus's Citadel, Swiftfoot Boots, Sword of Light and Shadow. Let's see. We're going to count zombies, okay? You got a bunch of lands, just swamps, guys. Morbid Opportunist, Pitiless Plunder. I'll say right now, I probably don't have enough zombies in this deck for the Ghoul to really make an impact. See, Gisa, but not a zombie again. Bat Cleric, Dark Ritual, Snuff Out, Deadly Rollick. Right? Not a lot of zombies, Clark. See, Fleshbag Marauder, there's one. Grey Merchant, there's two. Worn Soul Trader. Carrion Feeder, that's three. Gravecrawler. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If you were to build Sephiroth with a few more zombies, I think you could slot the Ghoul in. But I think the Ghoul would be a better standalone commander and put Sephiroth into the Ghoul. Like, that would make sense. Sephiroth could be included as a sack outlet in the Ghoul. That said, I would probably pick that Umbral Collar Zealot or Viscera Seer as a sack outlet to put in the Ghoul before I would Sephiroth. I think it's a little too slow. Sephiroth's good in the 99, but if you're using it for a pure sack outlet, I think the other ones are better, if you will. So that's just my 2 cents on that. All right. So that is the Ghoul. Maybe I'll look at a couple other zombie decks of some stuff I would certainly include, because I would include a Mikaeus the Unhallowed in here. Lord of the Undead would be a great choice. Stuff to bring back zombies from your graveyard. Now, this card would be absolutely busted if you could sacrifice zombie tokens. But they have to be non-token zombies or mutants. So a lot of my zombie token cards don't really work. Again, Relentless Dead. That would be another really, really good card. So that's my kind of thoughts on that, guys, in terms of the Ghoul. But I think it's going to be a really, really fun commander to build. I'd throw in an Ashnod's Altar. I'd probably throw in a Auric Lore Mage. I would probably throw in a Buried Alive, a Reanimate, a Phyrexian Altar. Maybe I already said that. An Ashnod's Altar, an Altar of Dementia. When I did my deck tech today for this, I used 4 decks as like the core. I used my Sephiroth deck because it's a sack outlet deck. I used my Teysa Karlov deck because it's a sack outlet deck. I used my Walking Dead deck with Jared Golgari Lich Lord because it's a zombie graveyard recursion deck. Phyrexian Tower would be great too. And I used my Muldrotha deck for just graveyard recursion, getting stuff back from the graveyard. And I was able to do 40 cards for that deck tech today. And then with the remaining 22, like you fill it up with a Arcane Signet, Soul Ring, Jet Medallion, some random zombies, like you will be crushing it with the Ghoul. So this is actually one I'm really, really excited to build. One thing I wanted to see before I build the Ghoul, because a must is going to be a Yawgmoth's Will. And I don't know if I have an extra one. So this right here, we're going to look through some of my heavy hitter cards. This right here is going to determine, guys, if we're going to build the Ghoul. If I have Yawgmoth's Will, Tribute to the World Tree, Ignos or Stash, Bloom Tender, Polyraptor, Biorhythm. Please unban that. All right, let's see. Vorinclex, Biorhythm, another one. Wow, okay. Cabbage Merchant, Legolas, Camouflage, Farseek, another Biorhythm, and 2 more Raphellos. Free Raphellos. He never hurt anybody. Please, please, please have a Yawgmoth's Will. I don't know. Do I have one? It's pretty funny that I don't even know if I have an extra one lying around. Bunch of Goblin Lackeys. Emrakul. Hopefully that gets unbanned. I would love to see that. Cards here. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Not a Yawgmoth's Will. Wow. Cecil. I don't know if we have one, guys. We have a Sheoldred. I'm looking. I have a bunch of extra cards, a bunch of Jeweled Lotuses. There's a beautiful Jeweled Lotus. Ugh. This is getting tricky, guys. I'm looking. Sorry I'm not showing these. I'm just like, I'm a little upset, actually. Ooh, Excalibur, Sword of Eden. That's kind of a cool weapon. I do not have an extra Yawgmoth's Will. I wonder where I put it. Let me see. I might have actually put it in one of my decks here. Let's see. Okay, so I've got one in Disa, I've got one in Edgar Markov, I've got one in Jared Golgari, I've got one in Kess, I've got one in Lathril, I've got one in Maha. Oh, I put it in my Tessa Karlov deck to get the value up, I think is what I did. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I need to buy another one of those. Yawgmoth's Will, such a good card. It is not inexpensive. I thought I had an extra one. I don't think I do. Let's look a little more carefully, guys. Did I miss it anywhere? Did anyone see it? No. Loco. Some Boomerang Basics. Norman Osborn. I don't think I have one. Must have used it. I thought I had more Yawgmoth's Wills. I only have 8 of them, I guess. Which is kind of sad that I don't have more. I have an extra Wheel of Fortune. A couple Torgles. Nesting Dovehawk. Prismatic Ending. Wall of Omens. Elishnorn. Aghadeem's Awakening could work. Guys, you are right, Breewoo. This is better than some bulk. Can't believe I don't have another Yawgmoth's Will. I'm going to have to go buy one. Nope. What's going on, GWP? We're looking for a Yawgmoth's Will right now. Shoulder could go in the Ghoul Slinger, why not? Shoulder, it's kind of an auto include in any black deck. Kind of sad, guys. Nope. We're striking out. No Yawgmoth's Will. There is a store I know I might be able to get one though. I might go buy one tomorrow. Maybe I'll buy that instead of a Lorwyn box. Lorwyn boxes are going bananas right now. They're like well over $400 at every store. There was a store in Salt Lake City that had them for $330 today. And then they, oh my gosh, I had it in a weird pile. You have no idea how happy I am to find this. Man, I was going crazy. I knew I had one. Clark, turn that frown upside down. We got one. The Ghoul, it's on. Also for the Ghoul, Bolas the Citadel. Also, a Gwenem Remorseless. Also, a Chaos' Shrine, maybe. We did it, guys. Yeah, I think we can build the Ghoul. If I can get in the Secret Lair line and win, we're good. All right. We're in business, guys. Clark, yes, we turned that frown upside down. We have a Yawgmoth's Will. This will go in the Ghoul. Awesome. So yeah, Lorwyn boxes are bananas right now. They're going up. Let me check to see what they're going for on TCG. Lorwyn Collector Booster Display. Oh, $4.19. Yeah. I should have rushed to the store when they were $3.30 today and picked one up. I did not. I got a couple coming in the mail, which will be great. I'm going to actually do a couple of openings. I'm part of a channel called Gerudo. Absolutely love it. Strongly recommend them. So I'll do a couple openings for that. That's going to be a blast. But I really, really want the Bitterballoon Bear. I really want the Hexing Squelcher. I really want the High Perfect Morkin. I want Champions of the Perfect. I want that crazy Vanquisher's Banner card. There's a bunch of stuff I like, you know? So, what should we do tonight, guys? We're talking Lorwyn. We're talking the Ghoul. You know what I actually want to show you? My Nazgul deck, because it's bananas. Let's dive in. It's actually really fun. Really, really proud of this build. I didn't think, actually, before we do that, let's work on something. Guys, comments right now. What's the Imperial Brigade? Tell me. See if you know. We got to add to the Imperial Brigade. But what is the Imperial Brigade? What is the reference? I rearranged my Mox field, by the way, so the commander name is in front. It's taken me a minute to get used to, but it'll probably help people. Okay, this is my Myrel Shield of Argive deck. I have 63 cards in it right now with 3 lands. So I have to add 2 cards to it, because that'll be 62, right? I always play 62 cards and 38 lands. So, let's take a look what we got so far. We have Myrel, Shield of Argive. That's the commander. Swords to Plowshares, that's a non-negotiable. That's going to stay. Ranger Captain of Eos, that's going to stay. Esper Sentinel, that's going to stay. Generous Gift. I think that could get cut. Okay? Flawless Maneuver, that's got to stay. Soul Ring, that's got to stay. Recruiter of the Guards, got to stay. Commander's Plate, got to stay. Caretaker's Talent, got to stay. Unbreakable Formation, Renewed Solidarity. Audric, Handwork. Anointed Procession, Flowering of the White Tree. I think these have to stay. Great White Productions. I have 67 full commander decks. 68 now. 4 in progress. Audric, Path to Exile, Pearl Medallion, Finale of Glory, Talia, Lightning Greaves, Kil'jaeden Outpost, Genji Glove. That could potentially go. That could get cut for mana value. Field Marshal's going to stay. Horn of Valhalla is going to stay. Daro Warchief's going to stay. Going to stay, going to stay, going to stay, going to stay. Boromir, Catholic Commander, Conda's Banner, Stormslayer, Elspeth, Archangel Elspeth. I suppose Archangel Elspeth could get cut. What's that worth? $4.99. Yeah, that could be a potential cut. You guys are going to help me make some cuts. Nixlos, Restoration Magic, Fairies Protection, Jeweled Lotus, Skull Clamp, Judgment of Alexander. That could maybe get cut. Valiant Veteran, Recruitment Officer, Fireman Commando, Siege Veteran, Talia's Lieutenant, Champion of the Paris, Prophet of the Steel Legion, Resolute Reinforcements, Make a Stand, great card. Great protection card, could get cut though. Paladin class, great card. Mentor of the Meek, Keeper of the Accord, Baragon to the Guard, Lost North Captain, Preeminent Captain, Eldrazi Monument, Final Showdown, Banner of Kinship. So we are at, the mana value is 157. I kind of got to bring the mana value of that down. I think it's pretty high. You know what I mean? So I think there's some things I can do here. So those are the cards I'm not going to cut. Here's the cards we could potentially cut, everybody. Make a Stand. Judgment of Alexander, which I could use in another deck. Archangel Elspeth, Genji Glove, and Generous Gift. So let's go. I think we're going to cut Genji Glove, okay? It's a really cool piece of equipment. But we never put in Cloud to this deck. I was going to put Cloud, but I didn't. So let's get rid of Genji Glove. This could go in like a Voltron deck. Okay, goodbye Genji Glove. And we are going to put in, guys, the Exalted Sunborn. Let's make some tokens. Hey! Let's get that in there. Let's see, beautiful little art card version of it. Okay, there we go. Exalted Sunburn's got to make the cut, right? Next one up, guys. Mondrak. Might as well just deck this deck out. What do you guys think? Who should go for Mondrak? Who should get cut from the team? Mondrak's only a 4 casting cost. That's bonkers. I kind of feel like Archangel Elspeth could get cut. Sorry, Elspeth, you're out. Okay. Let's go Mondrak. Mondrak's the winner. Because Myrel makes tokens. Mondrak is not a cheap card. Oh my gosh. Okay. The value of this deck is now over $1,000, clearly, which is great. And we have, let's see, 63 cards and 3 lands. So I get to add 3 more. The Horn of Gondor. Auto include. Lorwyn to my dragon deck? Probably not, Jesse. I think my dragon deck's pretty much set. There's nothing really in Lorwyn I saw that I would really add to it. Maybe if I got that really fancy Spyrock dragon thing, I would add it. Just for bling factor. I'll do that sometimes, you know. Horn of Gondor. That's got to go in there. We're now at 64 cards. 3 lands. So I get to add 1 more. Exalted Sunborn's gone. Okay. So I got Make a Stand, Judgment Alexander, Generous Gift. So I'll tell you why I'm hesitant to get rid of these, to be honest with you. Make a Stand. That is a great way to make Myrel indestructible. So I don't really want to... We're going to put that back in there. Okay. Judgment of Alexander, that would be the same kind of thing. Right? So that's going to go back in there. I feel like the Generous Gift is a great card. just for removal in general. I got some extra white cards I could include here. Smothering Tithe. Trouble in Pairs. Three Tree City doesn't really count because it's a land. I say it doesn't count. I could put it in this deck. I'm trying to get to 62 total cards. Cloud could work, but I don't have enough equipment anymore. I guess I have a Commander's Plate. Conda's Banner. Lightning Greaves. Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, Cloud could work. Because putting a Commander's Plate on Myrel is not a bad idea. Maybe I should put Cloud Midgar Mercenary. We have an Elspeth here. Ranger of Eos is a cool soldier. But I don't think I have enough one-drops. I have Champion of the Parish. I have Esper Sentinel. I have a Recruitment Officer. Not bad. Not bad. Total mana value of the deck is 160 right now. You need to add one card, all right? Divine Visitation could go hard in this deck. With all the soldiers I'm making, like, it's a soldier deck. But, like, man, making a bunch of 4/4 White Angel token creatures with flying, that might be it. Steel Shaper's Gift's a cool card, but again, not enough equipment in here. Vanquisher's Banner is kind of cool. Light and Tutor. Darksteel Plate. Coat of Arms. Coat of Arms could actually be massive in this deck. Because we are getting all the soldiers. Archangel Espeth. Could be cool. So yeah, I really don't know what to add, guys. What do you think? Any thoughts here? Right now it's a bracket 3. I can add 2 more Game Changers. I could put Trouble in Pairs in. I could put Smothering Tithe. I think we're going to keep Generous Gift. Great removal spell. Those are my options. Could put Cloud, but I could use that for another equipment deck, right? At some point, I will build another equipment deck, maybe like a Captain America or something like that. Coat of Arms, for all the soldiers we're going to have, that could be devastating, right? Kind of eliminates Mentor of the Meek, but it is what it is. So what do you think? Guys, I want to get this. Tutors, it's white. I can put an Enlightened Tutor, but what else are we going to do? I have a Ranger Captain of Eos. I have a Recruiter of the Guard. I'm kind of okay there. Darksteel Plate, I feel, would be kind of cool for Myrel. Not as good as a Mithril Coat. What's a Darksteel Plate worth? $5.99. Let's do it. It's cool equipment, right? Double Masters. $7.99. I'm actually okay with that. So then Myrel can attack. That's great. That's the answer right there. Now, the question is, do we go put Cloud in here, guys? I've got 5 pieces of equipment. It's not a ton. I don't have a lot of swords, but I could put Cloud in. Oh, Horn of Valhalla's equipment. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want Cloud in here, guys. Ooh. Who could we take out for Cloud? The deck's worth $1,050 right now. So Cloud could work. What do we want to take out for Cloud? Maybe Paladin class? Yeah, maybe Paladin class. That's not that great of a card. I think Paladin class for Cloud would be good. There. Okay, let's do it. Let's get rid of Paladin class. Let's go Cloud. Okay, deck's worth $1,084. Clearly over $1,000, and you guys know that's one of my goals. So now this is going to be deck number 69. Awesome. We'll decide if I put a 3-tree city in it. I wonder what Divine Visitation's worth. Yeah, $1.99. It's pretty good. We have 62 cards. We have 3 lands so far. Question is, do I put the 3-tree city in here? It makes sense, but I think the 3-tree city would work better in like a mono green or another mono red deck that I'm going to build. And I try to save these. Like, well, guys, once a deck is worth a certain amount, I try to like leave it. So I want to have, the goal is to have 100 commander decks each worth $1,000. For one of them, which is my Assassin's Creed deck, I'm going to need to buy a serialized card to do it. And then I'll have, 69 decks over $1,000 each. But then that 3-tree city could really help with something else. Do you know what I mean? Especially if I do like if I do this Ghoul the Gunslinger and do it like with zombies, 3-tree city and that could be good. Like that's what I'm thinking the answer is. I do need to find some cool planes, and I don't have a lot of them, which kind of sucks. So let me see. Wonder if I can fill that deck out tonight. Let me get my land thing. Okay, so let me see what lands I have. If I have some. Oh, there we are. We need to find some plains. There's a bunch of forests, mountains, islands. Let's see. Swamps. A lot of swamps, guys. Let's see how many cool planes we have, guys. Okay, that's a cool one. I always try to get cool lands to put in my deck, if that makes sense. These Avatar ones aren't bad. Ooh, a Final Fantasy one. Okay, all will be one. I like that. I like these Murders at Karlov Manors. Okay, I like the art planes better, if you will. Midnight Innistrad, I like that. Bloomborough, I don't mind that. There's a good one. Okay. See what we got, guys. I think we're filling up with planes. Yeah, please drop a like while we go over the Myrel deck. Ooh, I got a lot of these Phyrexian bad boys. Awesome. Those would be good to add. And I can add a bunch in, like, easy. I like nicer looking lands instead of non-nicer looking lands, if that makes sense at all, everybody. You know what I'm talking about, right? I like the Bloomborough lands. Love me some Bloomborough. That's actually the first set I was an ambassador for Wizards with. which is really, really cool. Ron Hall, welcome to Friday Night Magic. All right, Bloomberg again. Okay, I think we're gonna have enough planes to finish off the Myrel deck. I didn't think I did. Okay, so let's go with these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And these are worth, $1.49 a piece. Okay. That makes me happy. Yeah, bump the value up. Okay. Let's make sure we have the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. Okay. So let's start putting these into plastic. Hey, Bino. We're going to be able to finish the soldier deck tonight. So, any questions about Magic, guys? Let's talk. Can't believe these lands are worth $1 a piece. $1.49 actually. Yeah, I like the artistic lands, guys. No proxies, no nonsense, just like really nice stuff. I always like getting those bundles to get all these lands. I got a lot of the Phyrexian bundles, so that was kind of cool, but I would prefer to use all my fancy lands. I've got some in binders in my sets that I don't really want to pull from. You know what I mean? But I wish I had more of those Final Fantasy ones. But we'll see if we can get all foil lands, guys. These Phyrexian ones are gorgeous. And we have a Mondrak, so it makes sense. Here we go. What did I say? We had 14 of these, so now we have 17 lands. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 14 of those. Now, a few Bloomberg ones. Oh, these are cool. Modern Horizons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could add those. $0.49 a piece. So 5 of those. Not worth what I want them to be, but that's okay. They're foil and they're pretty. What a world. Man, can you guys believe this is my 69th deck? We're going to finish it tonight. Finish the Lord of the Nazgul today too. And then I only have 3 under construction. What a great feeling. And the next couple days, I can record. I can record the Nazgul. I can record the soldiers. Just pumping out content, guys. I'm trying to do 3 videos a week. More planes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brothers War. $0.79 for these. Okay, 7 of these. And then we need 9 more lands, and then we're done. Oh, HMG 161. Okay, so first things first, HMG. I think the best advice I could give you in terms of cutting cards down is to look at the overall mana value of your deck. I've talked about that before. Total mana value is all the mana symbols on the cards added together, okay? So, let me hold on a second with that thought. I'll get some props for you here. Just trying to finish these lands, okay? Make sure that we have enough, because I, tomorrow, may do a big filming day. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so it's all the mana card symbols added together. So say you were looking at mana value of a deck. That's a 2, okay? Colorless and a red. It's a 2, colorless and a blue. That's a 5, a 3, and white. So say, and this is a 4. So say these were all in the same deck. Total mana value right now is 9 plus 4 plus 5 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13 for these 4 cards. So total mana value of a deck, I used to think under 200 was like the number I wanted to achieve, right? But the lower you can get, the better. HMG dropped me like a yeah, if you understand. Do you know what I mean? Who give me a thumbs down? Someone give me a thumbs up. All right? Oh, I see. It's my hand. That's kind of cool. All right. So here is the deal, HMG. Drop me a yes if that makes sense to you with mana value. Okay. Doing a lot of research, I was able to figure out that a lot of the really, really good bracket 4s or the really, really good CEDH have mana values in the 130s and 140s. So I actually adjusted a little bit and I started systematically, HMG, getting the mana value of my decks down. So if you can shave like a 10 off your mana value, your deck's going to work a lot faster. So the first things I'd look to cut are really big casting cost things that just aren't absolute bombs. And you can only have so many of them. Like in each deck, I'm only going to want like a couple of cards that are above a casting cost of 6, and they got to be really, really good. So that's the first one, like one of the first things I'd look to cut. So if you have a bunch of cards that are like bombs, you can't have that many bombs, okay? Number 2, sort out your win cons. Like, make the one win con the thing. Don't have like 9 million win cons just in case. Extra cards, extra cards, extra cards. Try to. Yeah, I hear you, HMG. But you got to dial in with your win con. Actually, I can show you my Lord of the Nazgul deck here in a minute to like give you an example of that. Or, actually, my Myrel deck. We'll go over it when I'm done here. So this is Bro. No, I actually did that right. I'll show you my soldier deck here. This will actually be good. Oh, okay, guys, I need 5 more lands. 5 of those, good. Wait. Seven. Good. Okay, we're crushing it right now, guys. A few more lands, some Bloomborough ones, and then I'll give you, HMG, I'll give you some examples with my deck that'll make a lot of sense. So let's do Bloomborough. All foils for this guy. Jesse, have you checked out my list on Moxfield? I think you did. I think we talked last time. Got to add another Plains, guys. 2 more cards to add. One more Plains. Who wins here? Kind of need a foil, right? MKM. I love Murders of Carlisle Manor. Okay. Deck is now worth $1,121. So those are my lands. Should have enough cards now. We're done. The Imperial Brigade. Alright, so let's talk HMG about win cons and like how you're going to build this, okay? Because I want to help you. You still there, HMG? Give me a thumbs up if you are. By the way, everyone else, smash that like button. This will be our final little lesson tonight before I turn into bed. So, you don't want to have too high of a mana value. That's number 1, okay? If you look at this deck overall, there's 100 cards. Total mana value is 164. A little higher than I want, but still pretty low, and it's going to move really, really fast. All right, HMG? So that's helpful, right? Now let's look at win cons and building around the commander. Myrel, Shield of Argyle. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. It's a bit of a stacks piece. But here's the main thing. Whenever Myrel attacks, create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens where X is the number of soldiers you control. You have a bunch of soldiers, you're going to make a bunch of soldiers. So what are the most important pieces for Myrel? All right? First things first, you're going to want some protection for your commander. So you can get protection pieces like a dark steel plate that make it indestructible, all right? Or a Swiftfoot boots that make sure it stays on the field. Or, see what else we got? A Lightning Greaves that help it stay on the field. Or maybe the ultimate in this deck, a Commander's Plate, because it gets protection from every other color. Those are like auto includes. We're not cutting those because they help me attack with Myrel. Maybe I would consider adding a Brotherhood Regalia or a Silver Shroud costume or something like that. Maybe a Mithril coat. I don't have an extra Mithril coat. Those would be good choices. The next thing is you want to have instants that can protect Myrel. Okay? Flawless Maneuver. That's not going anywhere. You're going to want that card. Final Showdown. You're going to want something like... Let's see what else we have. Teferi's Protection. Restoration Magic. So when I attack, because you don't got to do damage, you just got to attack. Those can all be equipped at the same time. Okay? But these instants that really, really help me, Judgment of Alexander. So when I attack with Myrel, if someone goes to block or someone goes to hurt her, make a stand. All creatures get indestructible. So you get the attack token to double the soldiers, but you've got some protection there. So that's important, okay? I'm trying to think if I have anything else that does it, and I do not, okay? Oh, Unbreakable Formation. So I got a bunch of those cards. Non-negotiable. Because the win con is the commander here. Do you understand what I'm saying, HMG? Final thing. The more soldier tokens you have on the board, the more Myrel's going to work. So we got a Renewed Solidarity, token doubler. Anointed Procession, token doubler. Exalted Sunborn, token doubler. Mondrak Glory Dominus, token doubler. Some bigger casting costs there, but those are non-negotiable. So if I was like really trying to like dial in on, oh, and I have one more token doubler here too. Let me find it for you. Because I want to go wide with this deck. And if the goal is to go wide, that's kind of what you want to do. You know what I mean? Elspeth Stormslayer. So those are non-negotiables. All my higher casting cost stuff is tied up in token doublers, because now you can imagine how crazy Myrel can go. So those are non-negotiable, right? So now, I had this card added. This is one of the ones I cut. Archangel Elspeth. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink. Okay, it's only one token. Cool. You can put 2 tokens on a target creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types and gains flying. Okay, kind of cool. And return all non-land permanents with your graveyard with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I have a few of those, but I'm trying to go wide with a ton of tokens. So what wins between these 2 cards? The same casting cost, but Mondrick, if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. So now with Myrel, if she attacks, you create 10 soldier tokens, you make 20 with that. Like, that's a no-brainer. That's the one you're going to get cut. It kind of fits the theme. It makes soldier tokens. It's, you know, but it doesn't do enough. So I look at really, really honing in HMG into my win condition. Then I got to make sure, of course, like, do I have enough removal? For example, this card right here. Let me see if I can find it. It's not the greatest card, but sacrifice this creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Removal is massive. Swords to Plowshares is massive, right? Here's another one, Field Marshal. Massive. Other soldier creatures get +1/+1 out first strike. Massive value. Esper Sentinel. Massive. Swords to Plowshares, right? So the more value you can get. And you want to have a bunch of cards to keep that mana value down. So if you can do that, you're set, HMG. Like, you're set. So that's the lesson for tonight. And that is my Myrel deck. Let's make sure we have 100 cards in here. And then we could put that one away. 1. So let's look. 1, 2. And you'll see every card here fits the bill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50 cards. Beautiful. We're going to make sure we have 100. And you guys just watch me get my 69th deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So it's 80 cards. Should have 20 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What did we do wrong, guys? Do we only have 99 cards? That can't be. It says I have 100. Let's look at lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 lands. Okay. 36, 37, 38 lands. Trying to figure out if all my cards, this is the hardest part about deck building. Might have screwed up on my Mox field, guys. Okay, we have 2 planeswalkers. We have a commander. So I should have 30 creatures, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 creatures. Okay, we're good. This is why I love Moxfield. You can figure all this out. We should have 1 sorcery and 10 instants. So the 1 sorcery, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're good there. We should have 13 artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're good with that. 5 enchantments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe I just miscounted. We should have 38 lands. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. It all adds up. Okay. That's why I have this all written out. This is like a nightmare to do if you don't have this. Looks like, yeah, we have 100 cards. So there we go. So thank you, guys. Went an hour live tonight. It was only go 30 minutes. But we built another commander deck. So tomorrow I can film my Myrel Shield of Argive deck. And I can film my Nazgul deck. Those are now done. And I can get them up. I only have 3 under construction. So it's been a great filming week. I've been filming all kinds of content for you. So we're going to get that up and we are done. So everybody, on that note, I do have to add this Exalted Sunborn to another one of my token decks. So it's a great, great card. So that's it, everybody. We are absolutely crushing it. And away we go. So that is that. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Add a couple more likes to the stream. We're done. I will see you guys the next time. Maybe go live on Sunday night. We'll see if I get some more cards in the mail. Maybe we'll keep building. But yeah, 3 under construction now. Nekasar, Deadpool, and Yuriko are the next 3 to kind of fall. Those are the next decks, and we'll be at 72 complete commander decks. The race to 100. I don't think I'll get there by the end of the year, but because after I'm done these and the Ghoul, 73. The Wise Mothman, it'll be 74. I'm kind of tapped. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. It's going to be a long build after that, guys, because I'm also running out of cards. You know, if each one has to be worth $1,000, that's tough. Really, really tough. And I don't do the pre-con thing unless I can upgrade them properly. So that's that. Anyway, everybody, peace. Have a great night. Love y'all. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, Arcano, I'm on Mountain Standard Time. So, and I got a little late because I got in a heated game with my kids. Lathro versus Lord of the Nazgul versus Krenko.